Hi, and welcome back to the Mechanics of Pronunciation. And in this tutorial, we're going to examine two pronunciation techniques. One is bilabial, using both lips, and the other is labiodental, using your bottom lip and your top teeth. So as always, the first thing we're going to do is have a look at these sounds in this chart. So they're all bunched down here together on the left. And again, the unvoiced sounds are marked in red and the voiced sounds are marked in green. So let's start with bilabial sounds. And bilabial sounds are poppy sounds. Yeah? They pop. So we have two stops. We have a stop behind the lips and we have a stop in the throat. What exactly do I mean by that? Well, you force the air. It's a burst of air. So let's look at the voiced bilabial sound associated with the letter B. Okay, your mouth must be closed at the beginning and the vibration begins before you release the air. Ba. Okay, so you stop the sound with your throat. Ba. And for the unvoiced, we do the same, but without the vibration. Pa. Pa. Now let's look at the labiodental sounds. Now, this is a more constant flow of air. We do not have this stop in the throat. So if we look at the voiced sound, it can continue for as long as you want. And the unvoiced sound, the same. Now let's have a look at some words in which we can compare these sounds just by changing the sound at the beginning. So I've chosen these four words: ban, van, pan, and fan. So on the top half here, we have the voiced sounds. Bilabial ban, labiodental van. And on the bottom half, we have the unvoiced sounds. Bilabial pan, labiodental fan. So it's important to distinguish between them because, as you can hear, the distinction is minimal, but it does change the word. We don't want to confuse our ban and our van. And it's also very important to remember our golden rule. English is not a phonetic language. And this is especially evident in the unvoiced labiodental sound. Now we associate it with F, but take a look at these words. So the PH in the word pharmacy is really represented by the F sound, as is the GH in the word enough. So the spelling does vary a lot, and we have to be careful, especially with GH. Yeah, many times we're going to have to consult the dictionary because there is no way of knowing unless you consult the dictionary or because you use the word all the time. And that brings us to the end of this tutorial. But remember, there are plenty more available on blarneystoneenglish.com, where you can also get in contact with me about online classes or presential classes in the Madrid area. I hope you found this useful. If you have, please share it with your friends. And remember, blarneystoneenglish.com. I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye bye.